So today we're doing an experiment. I was listening to Colin Cowherd talk about his pick for MVP when he said this.
Basically, LeBron is a traveling dynasty. Wherever he lands, it's a dynasty. I'll give you an example. Every team in the East would win the East with LeBron, and your first thought is, not Brooklyn. Come on, Colin. Brooklyn would not win the East. Brooklyn is losing by an average of 7 points a game. LeBron per 100 possessions since he joined Cleveland is worth 16 points a game.
You can put LeBron on any team and they instantly become a contender. We're putting that to the test. The team that he mentioned was the Brooklyn Nets for obvious reasons. They are the worst team in the league record-wise with like 16 wins and a bunch of losses. They're actually playing okay as of right now, but they still are the worst team in the league. So what we're going to do, we're going to put LeBron James on the Brooklyn Nets, and we're going to see if he can turn them into a contender. So here is the team. LeBron James, obviously, on the team. They changed his number to number 1. I guess that's fine. But actually, let's look at the rotation. I think that's a better way of looking at things. Jeremy Lin, Sean Kilpatrick, LeBron James, Trevor Booker, Brook Lopez. Eyeball Test says that, well, yeah, I think he can turn his team into a contender. He's done it before, like his first stint in Cleveland. Some of those teams were awful. They were awful, but just by LeBron James being LeBron James, he turned them into contenders. So honestly, I think he can do that, but we're going to put it to the test. Obviously, 2K is not, 100% accurate. It's not it's not set in stone because 2K says it. But I just thought it was something to be cool to do on 2K, and it gives me some time to look at that. They're destroying the league already. Gives me time to talk about the MVP race. Now, one of the most questions I've been asked in the comment sections on Twitter, even on Instagram, is what do I think about this MVP race? And I do not envy people that have votes because it is going to be very, very difficult trying to figure out who deserves it, right? I think we can all agree there's 4 candidates right now. Some people say 5, but I'm not including Isaiah Thomas. I just can't put him on this list. So we got James Harden, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard. Those are the 4 right now. And my opinion on this is that it does not matter. I don't have somebody over somebody else. In the beginning, before the season started, a month before the season, I predicted that James Harden was going to win MVP. And even then, people on Twitter were calling me crazy. I mean, I would like him to win MVP just so I can say I predicted it. But if it went to Russell, if it went to LeBron, if it went to Kawhi Leonard, I'd be okay. It doesn't really matter. Now, this is crazy because I feel like a lot of people have the opinion of, like, they have a really strong opinion. If you think that Russell deserves MVP, you think that Russell deserves MVP. And you're probably going to have some numbers to back up why you think Russell deserves MVP. Well, he's averaging a triple-double. If you think LeBron deserves MVP, like Colin Cowherd says, you bring up some numbers. Well, when he's sitting out, his team is god-awful. If you think Kawhi Leonard deserves MVP, you bring out numbers. Like, again, I don't think there is a wrong answer. We'll come back to it after we look at this. They're the 3rd seed. They're the 3rd seed. Just put LeBron on the team, you instantly become a contender. 32-24 right now, about 4 games behind the Bulls. The Bulls. Somehow, some way, they're doing this. It's just... Oh, they made a trade. Okay, Yamahimi's now on the team. Jason Smith is on the team. So they made some trades, I guess, and that made them better. I don't know. But let's look at our numbers. Of course, you probably got LeBron doing everything. 24 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and 7 assists. LeBron James doing LeBron James type things. And it seems like we're a contender. One thing I did not do, though, one thing I wanted to do, and we can still do it right now. Let's simulate passes because we're not looking to make any trades or whatever. I want to go to this game, and I just want to see what they have us ranked. Like they have the best out of 30. I went to simulate. Play game. I guess go to say words. We're the 10th overall team. Before LeBron comes to this team, they're 28th, I think. LeBron added instantly 10th. Instantly 10th. But let's keep going. Obviously, it looks like we're going to make the playoffs. But I just want to see, how LeBron does it, man. He'll play good in the regular season. He'll up the tempo when the postseason comes. So maybe somehow he can bring this Brooklyn team to a championship. I'm not too sure. Back to MVP. Somebody, I read an article where somebody was trying to make the case that they should do, for the first time in NBA history, have co-MVPs. and he made the case for Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Even though that would be crazy and that would be very, very cool, I don't see them doing that. I don't know how they would do it, but I don't see them doing it. I'm just saying that once things are done, I'll be okay with whoever wins MVP. Speaking of MVP, there it is. Russell Westbrook wins MVP, averaging his triple-double. Joel Embiid wins Rookie of the Year. Tyreke Evans, Sixth Man of the Year. Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, Most Improved. Oh, my God. He's putting up 25. In real life, I think he's putting up like 14 and a half. But 25 in 2K. LeBron, first team All-NBA, obviously. And then first team All-Defense. So the fourth seed going against Indy in the first round. Just want to see what LeBron can do. You know how we do it. We got to up LeBron's numbers. I mean, his minutes. We got to get him the most minutes possible. That's not going to completely burn him out. But here we are. Game 1 is a win. 2 is a win. We're going to go to the second round, it looks like. We're going to sweep the Indiana Pacers. Oh, wait. Okay, we didn't sweep them, but we got out of the first round. Now we're going against Cleveland, who have, of course, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love still. Game 1 is a win. Yeah, you know how LeBron does it. He kicks it up in the playoffs. It looks like we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Bulls. Now, at the All-Star break, the Bulls were the 1 seed. They dropped all the way down to 3, but here they are in the Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron and the Brooklyn Nets lose Game 1 by 5 points because Nikola Mirotic wanted to go off. Game 2, they win. And LeBron, I'm hoping, almost gets a triple-double. Jimmy Butler towed the team up, but it was not enough to get them a win. Brooklyn wins Game 3. Game 4, I can't believe that he just brought this team to a championship. Probably, yes. Brooklyn, you add LeBron, and you get to the championship. They should be calling LeBron's phone every minute because, right, he's on a 1-year contract, and then he has it's a 2-year contract, and then a 1-year player option. Okay, so in 2 years, Brooklyn, for some reason, if LeBron is looking for a new home, pick up your phone because you see what can happen if you add them. Every team, this is not even directly to Brooklyn. Every team, pick up your phone. This may come to an end though because the Golden State Warriors, they're too overpowered. But okay, look at that. We're taking it to Game 6, down 3-2. I've seen it before. It's not happening though. It's not happening. They ran away with it. But you know what? I think this. Yo. We lost by 1. We went to overtime and lost by 1 point. LeBron, look at LeBron's stat line and tell me that's not greatness. 34 or 33, 24, 10, and 4 with only 1 turnover. But he did not have enough help as Steph Curry puts up almost 40. 7 turnovers over Steph. I think even though we didn't win the championship, this is a win as far as like the experiment being true. You add LeBron James to any team, and then they become a contender. That's facts. So if you enjoyed the video, you want to see more experiment-type things, comment down below what type of experiments you'd like to see, and we can see if we can get it done. I know it's a little bit different than what you usually see, but I just thought it'd be a little bit of fun to take a break. Maybe a double upload today if I can pump out something else. But it's been the King of the Fourth Quarter. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like.